Hey everybody, this is Drew from Clean Cheap Shots. I got a vintage return in from PSA. Took 3 months and about 1 week. So 3 months, 1 week for this return to come back. All vintage, all 1979 through 1952. So I'm going to start with the oldest cards first. Actually, I'm not going to start with the oldest cards first. I'm going to start with the bad news. I did open this up. I did take a look at it. And it's at 4, a big old 4 on there. So all 4 of these, as you can see, they're all 3 of them are 1955, one's 1956. They all came back minimum size required. Kind of a bummer. I'll take a closer look at those and match them up with some cards that I've got graded, which I probably have actually in this stack, so we'll see what the size looks like. But I can tell you, they put them in holders that said mattbaseball.com or mattsbaseball.com. I don't know who mattsbaseball.com is. I did not purchase them from Matts. I bought these all from Greg Morris Cards on eBay, all 4 of these. In fact, I kind of even took myself a little note there. I thought, Morris had it listed as excellent to excellent mint. And another one there, same thing. And I don't know if I lost the stickers for these two, but I'm pretty sure they were in the same ballpark. But these are all very nice, clean cards. But again, I'll take them out of these holders and see if they match up size-wise. But with that, we'll start with the first card, 1952. I'm not sure how to say his name, Bob Chaklis. But I had this for a 3. I'd guessed a 3, and the reason I had guessed a 3 was I had saw a stain on here somewhere, and I think it might be because of that up in there, but it's, very nice, for 1952, pretty nice centering. So a 3 is what I had figured it would be. The other 1952 card I sent in was, and forgive me, I can't pronounce these guys' names, Gus Neros, 4.5. I kind of like this card. Just the picture I thought was kind of neat. So, truth be told, I got this out of my local card shop, Wes's Baseball Cards. He had been in business since, 30 plus years here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and he decided to retire. So I went in there because he was running a sale, and I actually had never owned any 1952 cards, so I thought I would purchase a couple. Just picked them up for like $7. Anyway, 4.5 and a 3. So I didn't have any high expectations on that, other than I did have that down as a 5. So I'm pretty close, I guess, on that. Anyway, moving on, the next card I had was a 1955 Jim Gilliam, and I didn't pick a grade on this. On several of these from 55, I'm building 1955 graded set, so I had quite a few submissions on this. Let's see what we got. A 6. Oh, that's good. That works for me. My hope is to get 5s or better. 5s or better on these. Oh, that's a little out of focus there. Sorry, guys. There we go. 6 for Jim Gilliam. I'll take that. Harvey Haddix. 5. That'll work. Next up is Thornton Kipper. Again, these are 1955 cards. They were pretty clean cards. This one's pretty off-centered, but as I said, I'm shooting for 5 or better, so that works for me. Gordon Jones. Gordon Jones. Well, failed on that one. Got a 4. Gonna have to do something about that. It's a good looking card. I'm not sure what the problem was on this one. I did take jeweler's loupe and, I looked them over before I sent them in. I wanted to make sure there was no wrinkles or creases because, again, I wanted a 5 or better. So I don't know. It must have been the centering that got me on this one. I don't know. Carlos Pala. Sorry about the glare, folks. I'm doing this, and the sun's setting in the west, which is behind me. So, experiencing a little glare through the blinds. Carlos Pala, 5. Next up, what did we get with Harry here? 6. Yeah, that works. Next up, another 1955 card. It looks like it met my standards of at least a 5.5. You don't get too many half grades, but PSA felt it was necessary on this one. Next up, Grady Hatton for 5. Now this one looks like it's about as off-centered as that other one that I had a 4 on. Guess I'm going to have to do a closer inspection on that 4. Maybe I missed something. Elmer Vallow, 5. $1956 on this one. Bob Miller, 5. I've given some consideration to doing a 1956 graded run. So I sent in a couple of the nicer ones that I had, one of which I guess was minimum size. But again, sorry about the glare. All right, moving on. 1960. I had this one laying around. It wasn't in the best of shape. Got some rounded corners to it, but it's a Mantle Boyer. I thought it was worthy to send in. And 3. And 3 is actually what I predicted on this one. As I look at my sheet here, 3. So no surprises there. Fully expected a 3. Next up is 1968 Bob Gibson. And this was another one that I had gotten from my from Wes's baseball cards when he decided to call it quits. He had this one in there. I had written down 7 for this one. I thought it was really a very clean card. PSA didn't agree with me completely on that. Of course, we disagree an awful lot. But 1968 Bob Gibson. And another one from the local card shop was this Pete Rose. Now this Pete Rose, I had written down a 7. I understand the centering's not the best, but the edges and the corners were great. So I gotta tell you, I'm a little disappointed. I really, at least a 6 I would have thought. I know the centering's off, but no. I'm just not. Get my phone to get the camera here to focus a little bit would be nice, but just not, I don't know, just not seeing what the issue is there. Just a random card I had picked up from Greg Morse Cards on eBay. It was this 1970 Brooks Robinson. I'd never owned a Brooks Robinson card other than in my 75 set that I have. So I thought, what the heck? I was thinking of 7 on this one. As you can see, I haven't done very good here today. So 7, still a nice card, but next up, 1970 Pete Rose, and let's see, what did I have down for that? I actually had down an 8. Again, another card I got at the local card shop. 7. Seven's a pretty nice card, I guess, for 1970, but I was shooting for something just a little bit higher. Now, this card I've owned for a long, long time, and every time I looked at this card, brings a tear to my eye. I bought this off eBay many years ago, and I know it's got the diamond cut to it, but the corners and edges were clean. And I was looking at it one day, years ago, and I dropped it, and I bent the corner. So I've been staring at that for years, and I thought, the heck with it, I got to send this in. Stop staring at it. So that bent corner killed me, and they gave me a 4, which is, probably the right thing to do there on the 72 Nolan Ryan. I'm kind of curious how many of you out there have had a nice card, you take care of it and and you drop it, or you do something stupid, or you spill your orange juice on it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened on that one. We got a 73 Nolan Ryan next. And I didn't have too high expectations. I guess I did put 5 down. I didn't think it was too bad a looking card, but came back as a 4 here. Two cards left. The next one I have here is a 19. So that was a 1973. I don't know what I said, but anyway, that was 73. The next one I have is 74, and I was figuring a 5 on this one. Holy cow, I got one right. 5. Last card of this submission. It was a 25 card submission, and as I said, 4 of them did not get graded. So the last card is the 1979 Nolan Ryan. Now, I thought this was a really clean card, and I wrote down 8, but given how poorly I've done here on guessing grades, I don't know. We'll see. 6, yeah. I'm way off. Of course, not perfect centering, top to bottom, and a little bit left to right. But, I thought it was a pretty nice card, so I had guessed an 8. A 6, that's a dramatic difference. These 79 cards, it seems like they're so hard to get centered. Yeah. Well, anyway. So, let's see here. I'm just kind of curious. 56 and 55 were the ones that did not grade. Let's see if I can't line that up a little bit here and see if there's much of a difference there or not. I think I got it pretty well lined up. It's hard to tell if it's off or not. At least the width, I'm very confident, is not smaller. Let's look at another one really quick here. Again, it's hard to match it up when you got a card in a slab just to get it just right. You know, this one actually might be minimum size. I can kind of see that. Look at another one here. That one kind of did look like it wasn't quite as long as it should be. Now this one, on the other hand, seems to match up. Oh, that one looks really good. Not sure what happened there. And another 55 that got rejected. Again, it's just really hard to match these up when they're in the slab. I'm trying to see if I got it. You know, it could be a touch short. It could be. Again, all these cards came from Greg Morris Cards on eBay. I'll look at one last one here, which was the 56 that I had. Boy, I don't know. That one looks actually longer than the one in the slab. You know, and even width-wise, I'd say it's even a little larger. So, I don't know. You know, it's probably one of those things that I'll probably send them back in and see what happens. But I don't know. This one looks really the same. That ain't right. That just ain't right. All right, well, that's it. That's all I got for you folks. Again, about 3 months and a week on that submission. So, all right, everybody, be good. Catch you next time.